Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I'm so glad that you could join me this morning for my daily spiritual practice. Well, it's the middle of the week, and we've had a lot of change in the last 24 hours in our country. We've gone through a big election, and the votes are still being counted, but I think it's a perfect moment for each of us to take the time to realign to our true selves. So let's ponder some points this morning. I'd like to read with you something from a woman's spirit, and it's called Turning a Disadvantage into an Advantage. So I'm going to begin with a quote from Jane Nelson. Because thoughts come from the inside, not from the outside. What we think determines what we see. It's difficult to remember that we are in charge of our thoughts and thus what we experience. But it's also exciting to contemplate all the changes we can make by focusing on positive thoughts. Perhaps we can try this together right now. Just take a moment and look around your room. Just notice your surroundings. Think about how lucky you are to have this place to sit and something comfortable underneath you to support you. Think about how lucky you are to have this peaceful moment to just contemplate your life and take the time to realign to your true self. I invite you to think grateful thoughts about your friends and family. And now I ask you to notice how you feel when you have pleasant thoughts running through your mind. Just notice the difference in your body. Our lives are as fruitful, hopeful, and peaceful as we choose. The show that goes on in our minds and is acted out in our experiences has been produced and directed by us. Our affirmation for this morning is, I am eager to experience my life today, knowing that it will match my thoughts is exhilarating. So I invite you, as we go into our meditation this morning, to think about what exhilarating things you would like to bring into your life. What intentions can you set as we take this time and ponder the positive intentions that we can set right now, that we can live and love and play out in our lives. So get comfortable wherever you are. Just take a deep breath in and let it out with a sigh. Sink into whatever's beneath you. Let it take your weight. Gently close those eyes and drop those shoulders. Roll your neck and truly relax. Just let go of all that stuff that's been playing in your mind for the last 24 hours. Watch it all just float away. Watch it dissolve as it goes back to the nothingness from where it came. It feels so good to just let go and make that space for God to come in and fill us up. And with your next breath in, send a big smile to your heart. Now send that smile out to the world, knowing that this is sacred service. As that smile goes out, it touches the many. It uplifts, it blesses, it surrounds someone with love. Just notice how good it feels in your body to send that love out to the world. I remind you, our lives are as fruitful, hopeful, and peaceful as we choose. And so this morning, I invite you to ponder what exhilarating things you can bring into your life, because you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing, and you are eager to experience your life today. Because thoughts come from the inside, not from the outside. What we think determines what we see. Our lives are as fruitful, hopeful, and peaceful as we choose. I am eager to experience my life today, knowing that it will match my thoughts is exhilarating. Because thoughts come from the inside, not the outside. What we think determines what we see. I am eager to experience my life today, knowing that it will match my thoughts is exhilarating. And so, as our journey comes to a close, I remind you our lives are as fruitful, hopeful, and peaceful as we choose. Because our thoughts come from the inside, not the outside. And what we think determines what we see. I invite you back into this time and space, into this room. I send great gratitude to the universe for our time together, to have the opportunity to ponder these points, to take a moment to align to our true selves. I'm so grateful that you are a light in the world. I'm so grateful that you join me for these daily spiritual practices. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, here at the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I look forward to giving you our word for the week on Friday. Have a wonderful day. I declare it to be a blessed day. I send you much love and many blessings. Thanks for joining me this morning.